what would happen if we just took the Mustang spindle and tried looking at where the Sunbeam one goes? Alright, so we made it in the garage with the Sunbeam. Today we are putting on, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull the spindle off. This, for those who are new to the channel, this is a 1967 Sunbeam that I'm working on cramming a V8 into. So I have to rework the whole front end to the front steering and everything to make the engine fit, because current steering gets in the way. Anyway, so just got it in the garage, and what I've got over here in the corner is I've got a set of spindles off of if they're off of a 79 Pinto wagon that I found in the junkyard. They're supposed to be the same as the Mustang 2 spindles. And so I've heard good things about Mustang 2 spindles in these cars. So we're gonna see what we can finagle together here. So I've heard good things that you can make this stuff work. So today we're gonna play a little bit of trial and error. I haven't found a really clear place on the internet that actually tells you how to do this conversion. And it's all pretty vague and never give you all the details. So that's what I'm doing with this channel, is I'm giving you all the details. I'm telling you what works, what doesn't work. So my plan with these spindles is, if they don't work, I have CAD on my program, on my computer upstairs. I'm already in the process of redesigning full front cross member and control arms for this car. But started looking at the ones I pulled out of the junkyard and looking at the ones on here. They're so close to the same. So we're gonna see if they fit. If they don't fit, then I just have to continue finishing my design and build the control arms. No big deal. Nothing lost, just something learned. That's all. All right, stick around. This car's got these stupid wire wheels on them. All right, I am not a fan of these wire wheels for two reasons. One, I think they're ugly. And two, look at this. So, right here, you can see what the remnants of old splines, they're gone. See in here, the remnants of old splines, they're gone. And so, yeah, that's what your brakes hooked onto here. And so it braked. I don't know. The brakes of the car had to work through those splines. So if those are stripped and you stop this thingy from spinning, the car doesn't stop, your tires still go, and it strips them out. Not a fan. That's why I'm not a fan. Notice the difference here. On the Sunbeam, you have the steering that comes off the back, and on the Mustang, you have a steering that comes off the front. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the steering all the way up here in the front to get around to the engine. This current blue goes right through the middle of the engine. I'm trying to get the steering around the front of it. So that's what they did on the Tigers, and we're gonna see if we can do it. So first thing we're gonna measure outside to outside. I got 7 5/8 outside to outside. I need a light. All right. Outside, I got 8. So that one is 3/8 of an inch closer together than this one. Wonder if we can fudge it and make it work. Let's see. So I'm gonna start by taking this nut here and this nut here off, and see if we can get those apart. I got a spring in here that's under pressure too, so I might have to get creative and figure out how to compress that just a little bit so I don't break something. So I don't break my nose, actually. I'm gonna get to it. I am gonna so in order to disconnect my steering, I'm actually just gonna unhook I'm just gonna hook the steering arm right here, just unbolt it. And then that way I don't have to deal with another taper joint. That's not the right size. Is it the right size for the other ones? No, and yes. Alright, loose all but a couple threads. Let's even break the bottom one loose. Well, it wants to turn that way, so we're just going to come off the top. Now we're living a little dangerously here. I got both ball joints mostly, yeah. Got the nuts off both ball joints. I'm going to stick the jack underneath the control arm. See if I can keep from leaving an eye, breaking my nose, or, you know, whatever. We're probably going to do the top one second and the bottom one first. What we're going to do, we're going to just start the nut on here. Start on there. And then hit that. See if it'll come apart. Pop. Okay, bottom one popped. Now we gotta get the top one to pop. Good ball joints to pop apart. I got a little bit of that jack holding a little bit of tension underneath that control arm, and we are going to maybe not. Well, anyway, we're going to take the bolts out of this thing. So my Sunbeam spindle here and my Mustang spindle here. So if you look at them side by side, the Mustang one looks as if it's about 1/4 to 3/8 shorter, which is exactly what measured. Now, what would happen? First off, I wonder if the taper on these things is the same. If it was, it'd be too convenient. What would happen if we just took the Mustang spindle and tried looking at where the Sunbeam one goes? Well, first off, that hole's the wrong size. Second off, that hole's too small. So the bottom one's too small and the top one's too small. So it won't just slide on there. So they're different tapers, which isn't the end of the world. I probably better check geometry as well, because just looking at that thing is tipped down like that, which means this thing is too long. Yeah. So, also going to check geometry here. Yeah, there's a big difference. So, the Mustang 2 spindle curves back the distance from this face here to the center of this hole. The distance between this face here and the center of this hole is a lot different on the Mustang 2 than it is on the Sunbeam. There's no way. So that tells me, that's telling me now that these control arms will not work. There's another Sunbeam video for you. So I figured I haven't done one for a few months because, well, I haven't done a ton of work on this for a few months. I did gather some parts for it. And I've been drawing in CAD, so that's not incredibly interesting until I actually get it done, then I can show you what I got. Yeah, so I'm gonna zip zing this thing back together, and that's it. Thanks for watching.